Hi there. A fire is an important resource in the wilderness. It can warm us, dry our wet clothing. We can use it to boil water for safe drinking or cooking food. It can help us improvise tools in the bush, and it works as an emergency distress signal. Being able to start a fire is a fundamental bushcraft and survival skill, and whenever we head out into the woods, we should make sure that we carry some basic fire starting equipment. This could include waterproof match case, such as this guy here. It could be a ferrocerium rod like the one I carry on my belt knife, or it could be a simple disposable lighter. I like to use these basic lighters because they're easy to apply and convenient to carry. But before I take my lighters out in the wilderness, I modify them a little bit to enhance their reliability and their usefulness. If you want to know what I do to my big lighter to get them ready for year-round wilderness use, stay with me. When I buy a lighter for use in the wilderness, I prefer a white lighter because I can see through the plastic of the fuel tank and I can see the level of the actual fuel in there. And that way I can be sure that my lighter has sufficient fuel levels for my trip. White lighters, however, are hard to find, but here's a little trick. Get one of those lighters with fancy artwork or the logo of your favorite hockey team or whatever. Those logos are actually just printed on a thin plastic sleeve and you can easily peel it off. Just slice it with a knife, and underneath that little plastic sleeve you will be able to find the white lighter that we're looking for. There you go. These lighters come with a built-in safety feature. This little spring on the top needs to be pressed down by the user to spin the wheel and create sparks. The idea behind this feature is to make it difficult or even impossible for little kids with weaker fingers to create a flame and accidentally light things or even themselves on fire. However, I personally choose for wilderness use to remove this safety feature. If your hands are cold, injured, or otherwise impaired, it can be really difficult and you may not have the strength required to operate a lighter with this safety feature in place. So I, again, personally remove the safety spring right away. To do so, I use thin needle nose pliers and I pry under that little safety spring and then I pry it out and take it out of the lighter. So there it is. And now the lighter is a lot easier to use. With the safety removed, you can even run the lighter over a rough surface, such as a piece of wood, a log, or a large rock to create a flame and light your tinder. This is much easier to do with cold or otherwise impaired fingers than the regular operation of a lighter. In the next step, I attach a length of paracord to the lighter. This is about 3 feet of paracord, and I choose a bright and very visible color in case I lose my lighter and need to find it again. And I also use high-vis duct tape to tape it to the lanyard to the lighter. So there we go. Doing a few wraps. And when I'm done, I find this is quite important, I create a little fold at the end of it, just like 1/2 inch or so. There we go. And that way it's a lot easier for me to peel the duct tape off in case I need to use it for something else. So there it is. And when I tape it, I want to make sure that the lighter is hanging upside down. So if I wear this around my neck, any rain or snow that comes from above will actually shed around it and does not go into the lighter mechanism. So the duct tape around your lighter can be used for many different things. You can peel it off and use it as a repair tape for some other gear, makeshift band-aid, but the duct tape also makes a great fire starter, a great tinder to get your fire going. So you can peel it off, and I just have a little piece here, put the flame to it, and I might have a bit of an issue with the wind here right now, but once it's burning, it actually makes for a really good fire starting material. The paracord can of course be used for many different things in a survival situation. However, attached to this lighter it also has its purpose. One of them is I can wear it around my neck and carry the lighter under my clothing. That way it stays warm, even in -40 weather. That way it's protected from the weather, from the cold, from rain, from snow. I can pull it out. Only when I use it, I'll actually take it out of here, and that way it works in pretty much any kind of temperature. The other reason for the lanyard attached to the lighter is in case that lighter gets submerged in water. And what I can do, I can remove the windscreen of the lighter, this guy, and then I can swing the lighter around like this. And if I do that for a few minutes, it will dry out the lighter mechanism. It will push the water out, and the air will actually dry it. This of course only works in the summertime, so when the temperature is above freezing. Once it is submerged and this whole mechanism freezes up, that doesn't do anything, of course, and then I have to just warm it up and dry it out under my clothing again. That's it, an inexpensive lighter ready for use in the wilderness and in any season. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these ideas and what modifications you might do to your lighter. Take care and stay safe.